Wow. Is it really live? Okay. I've been experimenting with going live at different places, and honestly, mobile going live is so hit or miss. I mean, I'll never forget or regret going live and explore Brown County because it was cool, but at the same time, the signal was awful. So basically, BAM Media has grown a lot in the last year. We're at 72,000 subscribers, which is nuts because I put out long format videos and I get, 500 views if I'm lucky, but my shorts do well. It's been a really awkward experience being known for my sheep videos, but I think it's about time that I tell the story behind the sheep video. So, as of right now, the main sheep video has 16 million views. There's a secondary one with 10 million, two 10 million views, 16 million view. Altogether, it's about 50 million views. And it's so crazy. So, first, I'll tell the story of how it went off. So, I actually uploaded that video the day my son was born. I uploaded it and I didn't think much of it. I was just starting on YouTube and I knew shorts content was big. So, that video actually is coming off of like a 30-minute long video that I was actually trying to edit well. And I just found that little moment kind of funny. So I went ahead and kept editing it down to where it was less and less context, where I was basically like, "How are you?" and bah. and uh, and that when I had edited it down to just that, I uploaded it the about a half an hour before my son was born. So I'd say like 7:30 in the morning, and as we're getting ready and we're in the ER and they're prepping my wife for birth, my phone it's going off, and I don't know why it's going off, but it's just going off like crazy. I know people on Facebook know that I am at the hospital, so I'm thinking maybe it's congratulations or something. But in reality, it was nonstop notifications that I was getting comments and likes. So it's crazy that this channel has been viral for as long as my son, baby Brandon, was born. So now the story of the sheep. Okay. So the sheep video was taken at the Indianapolis State Fair. It's an interesting set of circumstances. So basically, I had gone to Indianapolis for business the week prior, 2 weeks prior, and no, 1 week prior, and the Indianapolis State Fair was going on. So after work, I went to the Indianapolis State Fair, and I watched the 4-H competition with the sheep, and I really enjoyed it. I interviewed a whole bunch of farmers and talked to them about what it was like raising sheep, and I took some shorts. And it was cool, all that shorts content I took, none of it took off. I got videos of sheep getting sheared, sheep getting bedazzled. So I did that, and then I go back home, and I find out that a lot of the data and a lot of the work that I did in Indianapolis, it was bad. Not my fault, but that's how the cookie crumbles. So I'd have to go back to Indianapolis like immediately to get it done right. So the next week I go back to Indianapolis, and when I'm in Indy after work, again, since the state fair is still going on, I decided to go to the state fair. And I decided to visit the sheep exhibit that I had been at the week before. Now, when I was there the week before, it was completely filled to the brim with sheep. And now that I was there was this huge, huge building, right? And I'm talking this building could hold thousands and thousands of sheep and have a competition, a 4-H competition. So all the sheep were gone everywhere. It was a giant empty warehouse, basically, except for one like pin of sheep in the middle. So I walked there because that sucks that every sheep has gone home except these couple sheep. And I basically interviewed those sheep and was like, how you feeling? You guys should have been gone last week and you're still here. And that's where I captured that disgruntled sheep. We're asking him how his day is going, and he was like, "Brr." And I would have never thought that that alone would be the growth driver behind my channel, uh, which definitely puts me in a precarious situation because I want so much more from this channel. And to those that watch my long videos, I sincerely appreciate you because uh, that's where I put most of my effort. At the end of the day, this channel is all about traveling and kind of my journal, actually. This channel is my journal. You know, it's a love story to my family, it's a love story to my children. I hope that later in life, well, maybe if I'm not here, my kids can look back at dad's adventures through here, you know. And that's really what this channel is about. It has no real direction, which I feel I have a lot of love for my subscribers because I mean, honestly, what I watch on YouTube is mostly financial advice, education, as well as like caving and horror. The content that I produce and the content that I absorb are two different things. Today, when I was live, I was talking to Raza, who was live from Pakistan, and I really appreciate that. I like it when the subscribers talk to me and get to know me because honestly, growing to 70,000 subscribers, I only know a handful of you guys. And it's so weird having every day, you know, adding hundreds of subscribers. And I see where the subscribers are coming from. They're coming from those short sheep videos. A few are coming from other videos. I appreciate those that comment and you know, it's cool. A lot of the channels that I watch, like Max V Max, you know, he's got a wonderful community. He really does. He's got an absolutely beautiful community, and he's got only 4,000 subscribers. So, like, who's really winning at the end? You know, at the end, I want to build a community here on YouTube, but around what? Adventure, exploration, people and places. You know, if you're trying to get to know me, then I'm just an adventurer hoping to see the world and leave a mark, leave this world a better place than I found it. I want to raise my kids better than I was raised. I want to do better than I was growing up. That isn't that just the human dream, you know? But yeah, this sheep video caught me by surprise. I didn't think this would be the one that goes viral and takes my channel to the next level, which goes to show you should always be conscientious of your content. You know, I'm still glad that I put the sheep video up, and I appreciate all the revenue and likes and support that I've gotten from it. Um, but yeah, I want to take this channel past that. You know, there are other channels out there that also explore an adventure. Now I got to get way better with editing to keep up with them. Way, way, way better. But like another interesting thing about all my subscribers is that the majority of them come on at night, which I've always found interesting that my subscribers are on at a different hour than I usually am. And usually, like if I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning, I can see that my channel is doing great, lots of views. But in the middle of the day, my time, it's dormant. It's just so strange. But I'm thankful for the shorts content, and I'm trying to figure out a way to remix that sheep video again. Not too sure how I'm going to do it, but there's only so much you can do. I put it in HD. I did the extended cut. I mean, what else can I do? But I'll figure out a way. I'll figure out a way. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I go live and I don't get a whole lot of interaction, which is super, super odd because you'd think at least someone would want to hang out. But then again, I see people go live all the time, and unless they're playing a game, I don't want to see it. Maybe that's it. Maybe I got to play a game, and then we'll be on to something. Another person I watch a lot is Tim. I think he's great. He constantly goes live, but he does more questions and answers. You need a community to do questions and answers. And what can I answer questions about? Well, I can answer questions about traveling. I can answer questions about lifestyle. But yeah, I need to find a way to really brand this. channel because it's just a hodgepodge bunch of things. But it's either here nor there. I appreciate you guys if you're watching. Be sure to, you can hit the chat button, ask me anything you want. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky right now. I had quite the day planned, but it didn't work out the way I planned it, and I arrived way too late. I wanted to go to the Louisville Mega Caverns. I heard it's the #1 attraction in this area. But by the time I arrived, the last tour had already taken off. So, also Churchill Downs. I'm going to really check out Louisville. And I think a lot of this is I got to start watching content from other creators who travel a lot. I have been, and it's just something I got to work on. So, yeah, if you're watching, just ask me anything. Go ahead and ask me anything if you want. If not, we'll just sit here. Well, I'm going to hit the dusty trail. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you managed to watch all this, somewhere in there was the sheep video and how it came to be. But if not, I'll give you the quick synopsis right now. The sheep video was completely random, and I never thought it would go viral, and I never thought it would go as viral as it has. It was just me being nice to an animal. I do it all the time. Just for some reason, that time it took off. And I often think about that sheep. If I can, I would love to buy that sheep. That sheep and I would be good friends because I have benefited from me and that sheep, but that sheep hasn't. I hope it's having a wonderful life. But, anyway, I got to get to bed. I'll talk to you guys later. Be safe and have a wonderful night.